And one more thing about ad backs, I think whatever Nate and the pros in the industry are seeing as an acceptable ad back, go ahead and start separating that as early as you can so that it's in a separate GL account or a separate chart of accounts account. And then anything that you would view as gray, like when you talk to Nate, he says, I'm not sure. I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it unless it's making me money today and making me money tomorrow, because I don't want to have to fight any more of those gray battles than I have to with an investor. And that's another thing. You're talking about kind of this boot camp for 12 months to launch. That may be another best practice to toss in there is whatever's discretionary that's clearly discretionary, cool, let's put it aside. But if it's maybe kind of sort of discretionary, I'm going to pick which of the three. I'm using 5 different SaaS dashboards to manage the same profitability metric. And I'm knowing that the future buyer is going to have to pay something for a dashboard. I'm going to pick one and cut the other 2 because I want to be intelligent with those kind of expenses. Is that kind of what you're saying also?
Yeah, absolutely. I talked about this a little bit with Roland Frazier. Any dollar you can cut is going to turn into an exponential return for you when you sell. So it's critical. In fact, I was sitting in one of his intensives, one of his boot camps while they were prepping to sell Traffic Conversion Summit, and he and Deanna were going through their books, and they were looking at, okay, what are we, and they had some time. Like, sometimes these sales can take 3-4 months, especially the big ones, like when you're 8 figures and more, which is what he went through. You've got some time to work through this, and so you can clean and cut and create efficiencies. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications about new videos and interviews. And introduce yourself in the comments. Are you a buyer or a seller?